Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Sweden have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
So off we go then. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Some good work on the right flank. Now what's next? Has he picked him out?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's got options out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's in, has a pop! Goal, Sweden! Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Shapes to shoot! Tries to stroke it through. He's found his man. Face to face with the keeper. Has a pop! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Sweden grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Has a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Played it short. Oh, that's nice. Looks to set one up. Goalkeeper's ball. Done very well to intervene. Sweden are leading with half-time drawing close. Goes for goal! Looks to bypass the midfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Massive leap! A great save, real class.
Isak really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. He's gone for it! And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat the...
Here we go again then. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. He goes long, and it's got through. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, they could break here.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
In with the challenge. It's come loose. He can get that clear. Isak. Forward it goes. He's got through. This could spell shot at goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Dinks one in. Here it comes. Right through the middle. Just the goalkeeper. He's had a go! It's a goal! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
There's going to be another change here. So is this the start of a comeback? Decent looking ball. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that's where he wants it. Hits one! And he heaves it forward. Sweden making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Now the cross. And through to the goalkeeper. And that's been levered clear. And the flag has stayed down. He's picked him out. Up he gets! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Out towards the flank. There's no flag. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. So that's it. It is all over. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So thank you.